Do world leaders have to deal with their karma? Yes, they do. Of course they do. And somehow their karma made them the leaders in the sense that they represent the collective consciousness of society. So they have these two aspects to them. They have their own responsibility, which is very huge, and they have also the necessity to respond to the karma of the people they lead. And therefore they cannot ultimately give the people except what they deserve. And that is part of karma. You know, you cannot have a leader who can hurt you if you don't somehow find yourself in a karmic situation that is like this. So what do? You raise your consciousness, you improve yourself, and your leader will change naturally, either the same leader or that leader will go, another leader will come that would be able to have more awareness and more consciousness. That is the responsibility that we have. And that's why we encourage and insist to create groups of people who practice transcendental meditation and the advanced techniques, because we have shown that the collective consciousness is improved when a group practices these techniques. Therefore, it's not only individually that you go back to yourself, but you do it even as a group, and you raise the collective consciousness of your society, which means raise the deserving ability, raise the coherence, raise the strength, the balance in society, and then the leaders will find suddenly, oh, they make good decisions and they think correctly. So that is also an important factor in responsibility, rather than just blaming the leader, who can of course be blamed for things they can do. But if we take responsibility as a people and improve our collective consciousness, we can make the leader change and become much more harmonious and thinking in the right direction. Leon is asking how much fear and desires interfere with karma. Desires are actually the seeds that come from karma. When you desire something, it means there are things within you that push you in a certain direction so that you resolve certain things you have to resolve. That is one aspect of desire. Another aspect of desire is that it's a creative evolutionary power. If you desire something, then you might desire to be doing something great, you want desire to achieve things in your life, desire love, desire fullness, desire happiness, and therefore you find the steps to achieve that, and therefore the desire becomes an impulse of creative intelligence that guides you in the right direction, or that guides you to work out some karma that you have come to this life to work out for whatever reason. Now, fear is an inherent capacity of feeling things. Sometimes it can be positive. You know, if you're in the jungle and you are a little afraid, it's for good reason, because you want to hear that if there is some tiger jumping at you. Or if you are in the street and you're afraid at night, you know, fear is to protect you, to make you ready to run away. So there are good aspects of fear. But if it becomes out of place and becomes anxiety for no reason, then it's a stress, it's a karma, it's a stress that is there in the physiology that needs to be handled so that it doesn't interfere with the ability to perform things and to do things. And that can be handled either, you know, through proper balanced life actions, medications, or ideally through meditating and clearing up the stresses from the nervous system. So Rama is asking, do you pay for your easy karma or difficult karma first? It's a good question in the sense that when does karma come back to us? And what we have noticed and experienced and learned even from the Vedic tradition, from Maharshi and all our experience, is that The more your awareness is settled within, the more you are in tune with yourself, and the more pure you are, the faster you feel the effect of karma, in fact. It's like, you know, you have a ball, you throw it on a wall, and it comes back to you. So the wall comes back to you. The ball comes back to you. So you throw the ball on the wall, and the ball comes back to you. Now, if the wall is close to you, when you throw it, it immediately comes back. When it's very far, it might take more time. So this is an important factor also. And whether, you know, it's a small karma or a big karma, it works out itself in terms of combination. Sometimes, you know, a big karma can come quickly, and other times a small karma. So it's not really the size necessary of the ball that makes a difference. It's really as much as the nearness to this reflective power that brings the karma back. And that reflective power is within us, our own self. Now one can say, well, should I stay far from the wall and therefore wait for the karmas to come? In this case, the karmas are going to accumulate because they'll find you. And then it takes long time to deal with them. It's much better to be near the wall and know exactly what's the effect of what we do, because then it alerts you and you react, oh my God, no, I can't do that. You know, because you see any negative thought and feeling from that level, any action that's negative, immediately you get the results. So it keeps you in track with what's going on in life, keeps you aware of reality, and therefore it's a much more advantageous situation to know exactly the reaction of my karma, what it is going to be when I am, you know, deep and close to the ultimate reality, which is where things bounce back to me. Some more questions. It's a joy. So, Francesca Pala, I guess. Hi. Does karma make you reborn in the very zone or same family forever? No, not at all, not necessary. Karma makes you reborn in the situations that are most appropriate for you to evolve. In fact, we can say that all life is structured for us to evolve. It's mind-boggling. How could it be? Because we are so many billions of people and so many species and trees and all these kinds of things. How is it possible that every one of us, when they are born, actually based on their karma, they get the best situations to evolve in the situation that is that they find themselves, be it a family, an environment, a country, friends, and all of that. They all come to us as if they are the instruments of nature that help us to work through our karma and to work through our lives and make decisions and solve things and get over them and like that. So there is a very deep association with family because we share this life and must have shared huge karma, and we can come back in the same family many times, meet each other until we've solved this thing and we've passed it and it's done. And now something else comes, and then something else comes, and we get over this and over that, and we grow and grow and grow in awareness and reach enlightenment, reach pure being, reach cosmic consciousness where we are liberated. That's what the term liberation means, and self-realization. So self-realization liberates us because now we know the self is absolute and it's not shaken or transformed by the field of karma. And we stay out of this field of the three gunas as is expressed in the Vedic literature, the things that actually work out the karma. We become witness to this.